Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, so I don't know why I've done it, but I have told Liam that I would like this bedroom ready. No, I do know why I've done it, because we don't have a desk. Well, we do have a desk, but it's currently my dressing table. So it is an absolute nightmare when Liam works from home. It is just starting to actually irritate me now. So this room, as you can see, is the room that has everything left in it where we don't want it in the other bedrooms. So yeah, so this is currently just a mess, and I feel like the video doesn't do it justice. So it's the only room at the minute where we can dry our clothes, and that's all about to change. So yeah, so the plan within here, this is actually going to be the dressing room, but this is going to be where our wardrobes are going to move into, and then we're going to have the desk. Hopefully we're going to set a little office space up here in this sort of alcove bit. I feel like you can't really tell on the video, but it is an alcove. So we're going to put a desk and everything there. We're going to have the wardrobes. I'm sorry, the dog is currently jumping around. If you can sort of see him, he's tucked behind. What are you doing? He loves this room because he ends up finding stuff that we didn't even know was like on the floor or around. So yeah, so the plan is to have sort of a desk area in the alcoves, some wardrobes, and then the pull-out bed as well, put it as a sofa bed. So when we come to sell it, I can still show that it's like that three sort of bedroom as what it should be. Can't really see, but the wallpaper is actually wood chip. So the rest of the house, so we've got wood chip left in here, and then the outside is also wood chip on the landing, which I'm not looking forward to doing, because if I just show you the amount of wood chip that there is, it's all the ceiling, all the landing. Let's excuse the mess, because this is obviously the place where we've got left to do. So everything, whilst it looks nice and clean on the pictures, is actually messy behind it all. So yeah, let's put you up on there. So it's wood chip. So far, I think basically the lady that lived in here, I don't think they've ever changed it. So the wood chip is that old and that dry that it is literally being just peeling off. So I'm hoping, so the room, the dressing room that we're currently in, the little box room, is what are you doing? So the dressing room was actually wood chip, and that Liam managed to do that in a weekend, just completely stripping the walls. So I'm hoping that this room is going to be the same. If so, then we have no problems. We've found, obviously a lot of people with wood chip have recommended so many different things. They've recommended obviously trying to get one of them rollers that sort of stabs it and it rolls it away and gives them holes, and then to soak it and take it off. But we did find that it was making it worse, so we've just gone to keep it completely dry and hope that it has come off in bits. So yeah, so with that, I feel like before I can start stripping the walls or anything like that, we need to actually get this room ready, which means unfortunately cramming everything back on the hallway, back into the other two bedrooms. But this is it, this is the last room, and then we can actually start living in a bit more better sort of way. I mean, it's been a game changer since we have had wardrobes, because before the wardrobes we were living off of these Kallax boxes, and all of our clothes were just literally shoved onto shelves. So that has been a game changer. But yeah, so I feel like with that, we best start moving. I feel like I just want to pause here and say, yes, we have a lot of washing, but I'm sure everybody else has a lot of washing. And actually, these wash baskets don't hold a lot, especially when you're wearing jumpers and things in winter. Plus, I only have 4 t-shirts for work. I feel like I am consistently washing my work uniform. So yes, work uniform is always a priority, and then everything else just gets left. We catch up on my days off, and then it ends up building up, and I don't really know where it comes from. So please, let's not judge. Everybody has this, unless you are very, very organised, which me and Liam are not. So I thought I'd just do a little progress because I keep coming in and out of the video and nobody can actually see what I'm doing. So obviously this is actually an IKEA sofa bed that we got from my sister. So that's all slowly just going to come off. The floor looks so much better. These are obviously all full with everything shoe wise in, and then this is all my vintage clothes which are online. So I've just got all these bits, but I am pretty impressed because I've got a little bit of organisation. Excuse the dog's bed because he keeps ripping it, so it's been taken off of him. So I have got a bag here which needs to go in the loft, which Liam will have to do because I hate going into the loft. It's horrible. Dressing gowns will have to live on the door frame for now, but it's only me and Liam here, so we don't often shut the door anyway. And then I am pretty impressed though with the cleanliness of the room. So we have here, we've got fresh clothes to put away. I've got my stack of clothes that I can't get to because obviously, quick glance, let's ignore that. All the clothes in there. And then we've just got the heated areas there, which might have to stay for a couple of days. Ignore the mess. Hey, how messy the room was. Outside is looking all right. So I guess we best just continue. Try and now clear up all the other bits and then see where we get to. Plan is to take this and put it on top of the flooring for now here, and then hopefully I'll restock it with the other one that's got all the shoes and things in it, and then that'll give some space in there because I don't mind the other ones being empty and in here, but it's obviously if they're full I don't really want all the stuff getting sort of dust and everything on it. Okay, didn't really think this through. Oh, it's wider. Oh, I should have definitely measured. But Liam told me it would fit. I am blaming this on Liam because he's not here right now. I feel like when you're in Renault, you learn to be crafty. Like, you learn to maximise space and find places. Like, downstairs currently, we are doing the living room still. We've started back with that. We actually have coving now. Liam and his dad did that at the weekend when I was at work. And, sorry, this cold and flu is really knocking me. Like, I can barely walk around without getting so tired. So I feel like you learn to maximise your space. I've appreciated to be able to find ways. It probably in the future isn't going to go well for when I want something. Liam tells me there's no room for it, but we will see. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with that. It actually... Oh, Diggs! Diggy! Sorry, does anybody else's dog just like to be with them all the time? So when you're doing things, he just gets stuck under your feet. I feel like this is obviously, we are used to having the floor in here, so we're used to this amount of space. Alright, yeah, it's not the best, but I feel like I've done pretty well there. I'm impressed. I feel like Liam will be when he gets home too. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know if this is gonna fit where I want it to. I've done the typical, let me measure, let me go and move, see if it fits. So we will see. Hope for the best, because there's nothing worse than moving something and it doesn't fit. Oh, that really, really stresses me out. I mean, I could go downstairs and get a tape measure, but I am just going to be positive, and I feel like this will fit in a reasonable way that won't trip over it when I go on the stairs. Again, I am so happy that that fits there. Pretty perfect as well. I know it's not the best, but we're getting there. The room is almost empty. We have a clear room. There's nothing. Obviously there's the bed, but we'll have to sort of move that as we go around because I've got absolutely nowhere to put that. But everything's been taken off. This is the only one that we need left to fill, but Liam said that that's okay because he said that we can do that once we've stripped the wallpaper. Yeah, I feel like I've achieved something. You know when like when you just want to do something but you're just sort of in that I can't really be bothered. But I'm glad I've done this now because it means that we can actually crack on with the bedroom and get it sorted. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I do feel like I've earned a coffee now though. So I'm gonna go get changed because I don't want to strip the wallpaper and start painting and dealing with all that. I don't feel like I'll get that far today, but I don't want to deal with the wallpaper in my nice Bow Avenue set because I love this set. Like, as you've probably seen, I've always got a Bow Avenue lounge set on because I just absolutely love them. But I feel like I could do with some of my old sort of painting and decorating clothes just because when we took the wallpaper off last time, it was disgusting. And on top of that, I'm trying to save Liam something because he's allergic to dust mites, which is part of the shellfish family, if you didn't know. So last time when we first started dealing with the house, he was getting really, really bad sort of like sneezing, coughing, sort of slight swelling, like nothing major, but it just wasn't right. So yeah, so that is what he's allergic to. So I am going to try and save him a job of taking all this old, horrible, dusty wallpaper off. But I'm sure he'll get home tonight and still want to help because that's what he's like. So yeah, it's quite nice, but if I can try and help him a little bit, he normally does everything. So I'm going to get changed, I'm going to go and have a coffee, and then I'll have to venture into the garage to go get some stuff because he didn't know I was doing this, so he didn't leave anything out for me.